Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. No, this setup is a little different, but we are, by the title, you guys can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be doing a sit down life update, kind of just check in with you guys. I think this is what, second or third quarter in the year. So this is just a little check-in for you guys. So if you aren't already subscribed, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like this video, comment down below, and share it with a friend. So before I get started, I have noticed a few new people here. Welcome to the family. So I just wanted to give you guys like a brief intro. So my name is Candice. I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, California. Just recently moved to Atlanta, Georgia with my boyfriend. I've been here going on a year now, and I will talk about that more in this update. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a small little snippet of my current life. So I did write down a few things that I did want to go over in this video. So if you see me looking at my phone, I am not being rude. I did write down some things, so we're just gonna go off of that. That way we can pretty much keep this video nice and organized, and I'm not just rambling and yada yada yada. First, I guess kind of big life update for me is that I have a new job. So I got a new position with a different company, and that's really what's been taking up a lot of my time. Just getting acclimated in that transition from one job to another. I've always worked remotely, and I worked in like the learning and administrative kind of realm. So I've always worked remotely. Well, at least for the last like 3 years. So still working remotely. I love it. But just switched over to a different company. So yeah, y'all know how that is when you're, you know, transitioning, getting used to like new systems, new softwares, things like that. So yeah, that's what I have honestly been up to, and probably one of the biggest things. So yeah, y'all, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I will leave it somewhere here on the video or in the description. I do have 2 Instagrams now, and if you guys have been with me since the beginning, you guys know I frequently have 2 Instagrams. I always have my personal one, which is CandiceB. Then I'll have another one that I like to put sponsored content related type things. So I just made a new one, so I will link that down below. Besides that, you guys, you know that it's the summertime, so we just kind of now starting to have like some visitors this year. Last summer, you guys know, my best friend came to visit us, my mom came to visit us. So my mom actually came down this summer as well. So she was just here a few weeks ago. I actually do have family here in Georgia. So one of my cousins had a birthday party, so my mom came down to visit us and to be around family. So it was so much fun. I think I still have a clip of that, so if I do, I'll insert it somewhere in this video. But it was so much fun. I miss my mom. She lives still in Los Angeles, so she comes down when she can. But yeah, she definitely had a good time, and we were so excited to see her. We actually just seen her Christmas when we were in Detroit when we were in Detroit for the holidays. We had just seen her, and then we seen her again in November when we were in Los Angeles for Thanksgiving, and I was moving and all of that. So we've been seeing her pretty frequently, but it's always nice when she comes to visit. Actually just leads me to like my next kind of topic. I know that my last video that I posted for you guys was my birthday vlog, and y'all, that's one thing I'm gonna always keep up the theme on my vlogs is I'm gonna make sure I post the birthday vlog, even if it's just for me to look back on in the next couple of years. Like I love documenting that, especially like my birthday. I take my birthdays very seriously. Like, if you know, you know. So this past birthday, we actually went to Los Angeles to visit my family, spend time with them. My boyfriend is so sweet. He definitely understands and respects and loves the fact that like a family oriented person. I love being around my family, and so this move definitely has like impacted that because I don't get to see them as much. So for me, that was definitely a priority. It's just being around them on my special day. So yeah, my boyfriend made that trip happen. I literally woke up one day and we were just like chilling, and then like I looked at my phone and he like sent me the whole itinerary, everything booked. All I had to do was show up. So I was so excited about that. And then right after, we celebrated our anniversary in Las Vegas. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and check out my last vlog. You'll get all of that footage. Well, I guess I'll get into like leisure kind of things that I've been into outside of work. I've definitely been learning a lot more, or trying to learn a lot more about stocks and real estate investments, or real estate investing. That definitely has been keeping me occupied. That's something I'm just so interested in, and just learning all about trading, and learning about the stock market. A lot of these things I feel like I wish that I would have known when I was younger, or learned about when I was like in school, but of course they don't teach you things like this. So now that I'm older, I'm just self-educating myself, and there's so many like tools and resources about just how to make passive income, and that's a really big thing for me. If you talk to any of my family or friends or my boyfriend, anyone, like that's one thing I'm big on, is just learning different ways and new ways of how to make passive income. Stay tuned on that journey, but that is something that I've been learning more about. So if you guys have any video suggestions or any tips for me, leave them down below. So one thing that I haven't mentioned, and this happened back in December, I actually wrote a book. So you guys, I know my creativity and my passion, it definitely goes further and a long way than just like YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. Let me take a drink. I have always wanted to write a book. That's always been a passion of mine. I just never felt like I had the tools or resources to do so. I don't know, I felt like writing a book was harder than it was. Luckily in this generation that we live in, it's really easy. It really is easy. It just really takes research and time and dedication, and that's what I put into it. So I wrote a book, and I will link that. I'll link my Amazon. I'll leave the Amazon link to that Kindle ebook in the description box. But yeah, I wrote a book. It's called The Cheat Code, and it is an urban fiction novel. I wrote the whole entire book in my phone, in my notes. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I was super proud about the story itself, but I didn't have a lot of, let's just say, I wish I would have put a little bit more time into like editing and formatting. I just really was so eager to get the book out that I could have done a little bit more research on doing so. So I'm not gonna say I'm a perfectionist, but I'm kind of a perfectionist. So there are some things that like I'm not super like, I didn't really like when it comes to, and it's logistics, right? The story itself I love. I actually wrote a part 2, and then I stopped, and I'm like really almost done with part 2 of the book. But I'm just so hard on myself like these days, and I'm really trying to get out of that, because I feel like, you know, you have to start somewhere. And so just telling myself that I feel like I am going to get back to writing. But yeah, it's just like the logistic kind of parts of it and just learning about it. I actually published my book on Amazon, their KDP publishing services. So if you haven't checked that out and you're interested in writing any form of book, content, novel, whatever the case may be, you can do that over on the KDP publishing side of Amazon. And so like I said, it was a really great resource. Like I said, I was just so eager to get the book out that I didn't do all my research on everything. So definitely, if I put out another book, I'm going to take the time to do that. But nonetheless, it was amazing. The outpour of love and the outpour of just everyone so excited to read it. Like, I didn't even tell anyone I was writing a book. Like, it's never, I don't think it's crossed anyone's mind that I would be writing a book. A few years back, at a previous job that I worked, me and a couple of my coworkers, we were kind of like in a book club, and it was really just a group text, and we would just read these books and talk about it in the group text. And we were all just so like enamored with all of the books. One of my favorite authors is Wahida Clark, and I love all of her books. Like literally, she's my inspiration, as well as Diamond Johnson. They both are definitely some powerful beings in the book writing world, especially as Black women. So they definitely inspired me to write my own book, but I read a lot of theirs. So like I said, a lot of people, I don't even think that was expected. It's funny because when I posted on my story a few days before I dropped the book, I had the little countdown, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to announce this news to you guys. I'm so excited to announce it. And like half of everyone was like, oh, you're pregnant. And I'm like, wow, like I can't have news beyond like pregnancy. Like I don't know, like I think that's all. Like no one expected anything else but like, oh, she's pregnant, she has to be pregnant, like she's pregnant. And I was like, no, I'm not pregnant yet. But no, it was amazing. I got a lot of outpour of love, so I definitely will leave that link if you guys are interested. Unfortunately, I don't have any paper copies that I sold. It's just Kindle, so you can download the Kindle app, purchase the book, and read it on your phone, unless you already have a Kindle device yourself. That's pretty much it, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna leave my social media in the description box, so we can chat on Instagram, as well as the comments here below. I have some great content ideas for you guys, so I plan to be posting those more frequently for you all. But if you have any suggestions or ideas, definitely let me know. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.